Gemini, in this ever crazy changing world, it's good to have two sources of information that can help guide and inspire you. The tarot cards and the astrology stars. They're like having two wise friends. The tarot card for the first week of the month is the Justice card. The tarot card for the second week of the month is the Judgment card. The tarot card for the third week of the month is the Ace of Pentacles. And the tarot card for the last week of the month is the Ten of Pentacles. I hope you will like this video and also press the little bell for notifications when my new videos come out. Gemini, the tarot card for the first week of the month is the Justice card. The sword she is holding can be cut both ways. The scales are in a perfect balance, suggesting a positive flow between the past and the future. Now, there may be changes needed, but we can see that some might take advantage of the system to their own personal advantage. And this card suggests that we should ask that true justice be done. Now, as we look down into the astrology, the month begins with Venus in the 5th house, squared to Pluto in the 8th house, and the moon down in the 3rd house. Now, this is a challenging energy, a big T-square, that may pit your idea of pleasure against your partner's. Communications may be mixed up, or you may need to take time to understand your partner's ideas. Now, this may be a bit difficult since the Sun will be conjunct Mars in the 7th house, suggesting that there's a lot of ego energy in the air. You don't want to go to war, so do find a way to cooperate. Now, the answer may come from Saturn, which is squared to both Mars and the Sun from the 10th house of career and status. Now, Saturn is strong in the 10th, and he suggests you take your time and follow the rules. This can actually lead to some career advancement or maybe a little bonus. The tarot card for the second week is the Judgment card. Now, this is a very important card. It shows the angel Gabriel blowing the horn of awakening. You can see people rising up from what appears to be a graveyard to a new life. This represents the possibility of a new beginning and the development of higher consciousness. Now, as we look down into the astrology, week 2 shines under the new moon in your 7th house, bringing a new cycle of cooperation to your relationships. This is a good time to find a new partner if single, or to improve your cooperation with the people you love. This energy can also affect business partners who may give you support. Now, joint finances may need a little extra care, so because Mercury will be going retrograde, and that's on the 13th of the month in the 8th house of shared energy. He trines Jupiter in the 12th house, and that can bring some hidden disagreements to light. An opposition between Jupiter and Venus in the 6th house can tempt you to be excessive with work assignments. But a Saturn trine to Venus from your 10th house will help you stabilize your emotions, allowing you to take the productive route and maybe even impress some important authority figures. The tarot card for the third week of the month is the Ace of Pentacles. This card represents the beginning of a new cycle of success in business or investments. You can see the pentacle is being offered. There is a possibility of some type of inheritance or some other type of gain that brings enjoyment and pleasure. Now, as we look down into the astrology, the third week begins with the Sun in your 7th house, squared to Neptune in the 10th house. The energy of the sun brings the energy to express yourself to personal and business partners. You may even step out into the public. But the square to Neptune suggests you need to be aware that your actions may conflict with career responsibilities. This is important, for Venus in the 6th house of work also squares the moon in the 9th house. Now, you have to be careful with your emotions because they may not be understood by coworkers or bosses. So pay attention to your responsibilities. This will be very important since Mercury is retrograde still in the 8th house and suggests misunderstandings may manifest on a very deep level. The tarot card for the last week of the month is the Ten of Pentacles. Now it shows a family in a garden in front of a very large house. It is lush and impressive and suggests that life is good. This card suggests wise investments and gaining the good things in life, so enjoy them. Now, as we look down into the astrology, the month ends with the sun entering Capricorn in your 8th house. Now, you may be focusing on the traditions of the season and all the treasures of sharing with loved ones. Just remember to be a bit careful with spending, since the bills will come due. The sun also trines Jupiter, and that can, bring a sense of deep spirituality. You know the meaning of the season and you want to share it. Venus in the 6th house also trines Neptune in the 10th, which makes everyone feel spiritually lightened and renewed. And you should be planning ahead for a successful new year full of unexpected opportunities. Now, Mercury is retrograde and with Mars in the 7th house, so do be a little cautious when dealing with partners and the public. Put your best foot forward and make sure you behave yourself.
Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns, and this is my story. If you are a spiritual seeker, it may help you on your journey. I believe your spiritual development is as important as your religion. If you look at Christianity, it focuses on the life of Jesus. But Jesus was never a Christian. He was Jewish. If this thought intrigues you, you'll enjoy my new book, Light from Water, Freeing Jesus. It's available on Amazon.com and through fine bookstores. And it may help you on your spiritual journey.
I'd like to thank you for watching. I'd like to thank you for listening. Please like my videos and share them with your friends. And if you'd like to know more information and how to get help personally, get a private psychic and spiritual reading or a natal transit astrology chart, go to my website, professorastrology.com, and go to the private services page. And that's where you'll get the information. It's professorastrology.com, and I hope you have a great month.